This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Our conversations open on a national level where the National Association of Nigerian Students NANS has disassociated itself from the protest by the Nigerian Labour Congress against the proposed telecom tariff hike. A statement by the association's National Vice President, Comrade Muazu Hina, indicates that NANS does not believe the protest will directly benefit its members. Joining the conversation this morning is the National Senate President of NANS, Henry Okwomo. Mr. Okwomo, good morning and thank you for joining us on the conversation.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much.
Can you give us a sense of why NANS does not believe that this protest will directly affect its members?
Thank you. Actually, we witnessed many proposed protests by NLC in this country. And we've witnessed the fact that it is not that we are against their motives, because whatever is the agitation will affect common Nigerians. But most times, the agitation is being self-centered and biased on the fact that NLC will begin agitation. They will call for a protest in the country. At the end of the day, they will shut down the activities of the country and every other activity. And we will now get to hear that they have gone to collect stipends from the government to call off the protest, even without the consent of Nigerians that they are representing. So, from our side, we felt there is no need of us joining any protest that will not hold water, any protest that will not directly affect us, and we are not going to join any protest that will further affect our students, because our students is our own main priority. Once the NLC shut down the country, it will affect everything. Yes, it will affect the students that are going
I mean, Mr. Okwomo, if I may, on this particular matter, we know that since it's just a protest, they're not likely to shut down activities. That usually happens when they call a general strike. But I am curious, if you don't agree with the protest, what is the stance of NANS? Does NANS have any stance whatsoever on this matter of the increase in telecom tariffs?
Yes. The moment the NCC increased their tariff, we wrote to them and they have we've proposed the positive solution on what to do to them. And we've given them ultimatum too from our end that they should reduce the telecom tariff, because it's not even going well with Nigerians at the moment, considering the economic quagmire we are currently facing. So we did not accept the increment in telecom tariff, and we have found at it, and we are ready to take it up to any length. If they refuse to hear our voice, yes, we've taken decisions. We've told them that they should not increase the tariff, and if they do that, they will have us to face. And that is what we've done, and that has been our position, and our position will remain our position. If NSC want to do anything about it, on their own, they can do whatever they want to do. But on our own, our student body and our student leaders, we'll make a proposal, and we are going to follow it up to the end. Thank you.
Mr. Okwomo, if I may ask as we round this conversation off, can you give us, is it possible for you to tell us exactly what NANS feels is the best way to address this? You've referred to, decisions about what NANS will do in the event that the telecom tariff is not reversed, or the decision to hike the tariffs are not reversed. What is NANS going to do about it if they won't be joining NLC to protest?
Yes, NANS is a separate organization or zone. NANS is not under NLC. And from our end here, like I said we've written series of letters to the NCC, and we've actually some of our members have visited their office to make complaints on what to do. And we've proposed to them that increasing tariffs will not do this country any good at this moment, considering the current economic situation of the country, that they should look for other means to get their funds, not by increasing the telecommunication tariff. And we've told them that if the stuff is not reversed between now and the stipulated time, we've given them another 2 weeks, that if it is not reversed, we will be left with no option than to hit the street on our own. We won't even wait for any other organization to join or any NLC or anybody to join before we will hit the street. And that's what we are going to do.
Can I ask you, beyond the NCC, you also have the telecoms companies as well. They've been pushing for an increase. In fact, they had actually wanted at the very least 100%, but they have pushed for as much as a 300% increase. And they're talking about the possibility of either reducing their services, they call it load shedding, or even just shutting down because they're not able to meet up with demands, or rather, they're not able to meet up with operation costs. Are you considering them when you make these demands of the NCC?
I want to say that most of our telecommunication companies in Nigeria, they have gained a lot from us. And any one of them who felt Nigerians are not trying, who felt are not meeting their demand, they should pack off. They should pack off. We will look for an alternative. What increasing telecommunication tariff at this moment is not the best, like I've said. They should look for every other means to make whatever they want to make their profit or whatever.
Right.
We will not accept any increment at this time, that the country is currently facing a lot of issues and is affecting the citizens. Everything has been increased in Nigeria. Increasing telecommunication tariff is another burden on its own. Even the ones we are using before now, we are not even comfortable with it. So they should leave it as it is. If they cannot maintain the current status, they should all pack off. Nigerians will look for any other alternative means to survive.
Mr. Okomo, thank you. Right, Mr. Okomo, thank you very much for your time on this conversation. Henry Okomo is the National Senate President of the National Association of Nigerian Students. He joined us this morning to speak on the NANS decision to not participate in the protest by the NLC against the telecom tariff increase. That protest is scheduled to go on today.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.